It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, basketball fans. I'm Ernie Johnson, welcoming you to 2K Sports. I'm here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. And it is Magic basketball tonight as the Orlando Magic go up against the Atlanta Hawks. Looking at the Hawks, 6 wins in their last 10 games. They'd like to play even better. Tonight, a chance to add to their win total.
JAZZY Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Greetings, everyone, from Atlanta. The Hawks playing host to an Eastern Conference affair here at the Phillips Arena. We welcome you this Thursday evening as we get set for some exciting NBA action on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony. Smitty, with every game mattering so much and how the playoff picture shakes out, do players often catch themselves looking at the standings?
Yeah, you do, because individually you didn't know there are some teams that you stack up better against. Then sometimes you look at, especially if you're one of those teams hovering where you have home court advantage, if you be one of those top 4 versus starting off on the road, you want to be one of those teams that at least start off with home court advantage.
Now the starting group for Orlando. Fournier out there with Rogers. Then it's DJ. Then it's Aaron Gordon. And it's Isaac in at the small forward position. So the Magic, their last game, a win against the Mavericks in Dallas.
Executed on the road, stayed focused, stayed consistent with who you are as a team.
Well, sometimes the away games brings guys together. It's you versus the world in that situation.
Shot clock at 6. There's a good screen. Stolen by Gordon.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in, build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. That was a terrific replay brought to you by Under Armour. Another Unleash Chaos moment. Pass to Looney. 6 on the shot clock. To the inside. Here's Woodson. Ingles trying to get open. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And where's the help? Obviously, a missed rotation, something they're going to want to patch up.
Only the first quarter. Guys are getting in a groove, but communication on the defense has to be better.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He one of the best in the business, absolutely. Pass to Woodson. Looney with the bucket. Looney's got his first points of the game.
Terrific work inside from Looney. He continues to get more comfortable down there.
And he goes in for the dunk.
And Kevin, that's a little taste of what can happen when the big guy takes it up strong.
Well, I guess he does have it in him then to get up off the ground when he needs to and rock it to the rim.
You know, when he's in his comfort zone and he's got space, Those are the results.
Schroeder dishes to Ingles. The three. Second chance shot. It's blocked.
And there's a certain art to blocking shots without fouling. DJ with perfect timing.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Hawks will retain possession. And here we can now take a look at how the ratio was between the threes and the twos last season for the Magic. Stauskas is checked in for Joe Ingles. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Schroeder kicks to Stauskas. And it's Orlando with the rebound.
And barely anyone in the area, and still he whiffs on the bunny.
The Hawks trail by 7. Toole, who's guarded by Fournier. Offensive rebound. Good work there as it goes.
Defensively, you cause the miss, but then you have to corral it.
You know, there's nothing more frustrating than that. Giving up points on a possession, you won. He likes to work that in-between area, upset with himself that he couldn't connect.
And there's the pass to Looney. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
Textbook. Nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
Now, Smitty, you look at Coach Bud, Mike Budenholzer of the Hawks. You got to love the equal opportunity offensive style he employs.
Yes, right out of the San Antonio Spurs playbook. A lot of passing. They talk about we want to get a great shot, not a good shot. Unselfish basketball.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks. They faced off right here last time they met, but the home club just couldn't pull out. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. They've got Joe Ingles, and it's Diallo in at the 4 slot. So that's the Hawks 5.
Off the dribble drive, one of the best ways in this league to get fouled. DJ taking advantage of it.
Orlando shooting their first foul shots of the night here.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Both good from the line that time.
And this is what we've come to expect from him. This type of consistency from the line.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, DJ in the last matchup against the Mavericks lit up the floor. He finished with 30 points and was his usual dominant self on the glass. A very solid stat line for him in what was a terrific outing. And you know he wants to keep the momentum going, Kevin.
Hey, David, thanks very much. He's one of those players who can do remarkable things on any given night, in any given game. That was a special game he played.
And it wasn't just the performance, guys, but really his preparation. He knew the right way to attack in every situation.
And that was the beauty of it. His ability to read and react to whatever they threw at him.
Good on that shot. And with that, the Magic lead is cut to just 5 points on the basket from Howard.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Good eyes to find the open man. DJ out there passing with a purpose.
Passes it to Diallo. The Hawks working the ball around. Screen by Howard. Diallo the pass to Ingles. 5 on the clock. Pass to Hoffman. Here's Howard. Lays it up off the glass. Howard's got 4 points now in the quarter.
I like to see that. Taking it up strong in traffic.
DJ dishes to Jackson. Baseline try. They get the rebound. Here's Wells. He makes the Johnny from the left block. Wells has got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
And Kevin, they've dialed up their activity this quarter. We're seeing them convert a lot of those second chance opportunities.
Here's Hoffman. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Not too much respect shown to him by the defenders.
Orlando leading by 4. Wells kicks to DJ. And stolen by Howard. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will take it.
Checking out the numbers for DJ. He's been on a tear since the All-Star break, going really to another level. He's around 30 points per clip, 7 rebounds, and 2 assists. And he's been putting up points with regularity. I mean, that's what they depend on, his killer instinct on offense.
Well, and we've seen defenses try to adjust, but he has the intelligence along with the talent, just finds new ways to beat them.
Isaac's checked in for the Magic. Fournier comes in for Wells. Schroeder passes to Looney. The feed to Schroeder. The 3-ball. A second chance effort. Rob. An even 3-on-3 break. Shot from 12. Drained for 2 points. And now it's a 9-point Orlando lead.
And there you go. Terrific rhythm on that play. DJ catches the rock, and he was ready to fire.
And there's the pass to Woodson. Dishes it to Schroeder. Fires from deep. Unable to get that one. Orlando leading by 9. DJ with it. Now guarded by Schroeder. Now a chance, guys, to examine the rebounding numbers over the past months for him.
In the last few months, the rebounding has sort of taken a bit of a dive for him. And a lot of factors could be the cause, but it's a trend that coach would probably like to see him reverse.
After having no trips to the free throw line in the first period, he's being much more aggressive now.
Atlanta making a switch here. Grant's checked in. Nurkic checked in for Orlando. Rogers comes in for Jackson. Can they get it? And he throws it down hard with one hand.
More of a score-first point guard, but Schroeder doing a good job of finding the open man.
The 9-foot shot, and it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. DJ's got the lead up to 11 now for Orlando. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Grant outside. And it's DJ with the rebound. Orlando's gone 1 of 4 from 3-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Off target. That was a little heat check. Now the Hawks moving it the other way. Here's Toole. Buries the jumper to finish the break. Now DJ. Fournier dishes to DJ. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. DJ firing on all cylinders for the Orlando Magic. He put together quite a quarter, 13 points in all. And he looks to be planning for more. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. All right, the second half beginning in just a moment. You look at DJ in this one. He's been everywhere.
It just makes such a difference when the offense is running through him. He just keeps everyone involved.
You know, in my opinion, it starts the way he reads the defenses. He knows exactly where and when to deliver the pass.
Checking out the group of Frank Vogel to start the second half. Rogers is out there with Evan Fournier. Then there's Gordon. Then it's DJ. And it's Isaac in at the 3 slot. And Smitty, you retired back in what, 2005? Do you still get a chance to play pickup from time to time?
You know, we play pickup, Kevin. Yes, in 2005 I retired. Some guys I get a chance to play with in Atlanta. Dale Davis, Antonio Davis, Charles Oakley, Tony Delk. So we have a great group. Other than that, we're real old and have gray hair. But now it's got uglier and uglier. We play about 1 or 2 games, and we let our kids pick up the rest.
Smitty, I can see maybe speed and quickness going because of age, but I bet the shot is always still pretty much there, correct?
The shot is still there, and the fouling is going up to another level.
And the shot goes in.
Wow, and that's interesting about tonight. Different defenders have tried to work their magic against DJ, but to no avail.
Atlanta calls timeout. They want to keep rolling here following the win against the Thunder.
And I know the defense wasn't great, but yet and still, their ability to stay composed was impressive.
When things come too easy, it's easy to lose focus, but they held each other accountable and played hard.
Schroeder with the ball. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Here's Woodson, got a piece of it.
You got to be careful around Isaac. His length is a problem for the opposition. He stifles shooters with that reach.
Takes the 3. No good. The Hawks trail by 10. Here's Ingles. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. To the inside. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. He's got 6.
Well, that's an excellent pass. On time, on target. Great teamwork.
This break in the action gives us a chance to show you the NBA's current fast break specialists. The Magic in second.
You know, it's an entertaining style of play. And look, I mean, those are the baskets you want if you've got the legs for it. Scoring becomes a lot easier.
Well, the one thing you'll notice about DJ off the court, almost always wears his headphones, either on his head or around his neck.
Here's what Orlando's going with right now. Kelly Olynyk comes in for Isaac, and Wells is subbed in for Evan Fournier. They set the pick, and here's Stauskas from the arc, connects from three-point range. Stauskas has got 8 points.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
And DJ throws it down.
Aggressive move by DJ. Once he sees the opening, you know he's in.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Schroeder kicks to Diallo. Hawks passing it around. Feeds it to Stauskas. Six on the shot clock. That one's not going to go. The Magic go the other way with it. After this one, they're off to Philadelphia to take on the 76ers. That puts them squarely in the middle of this 5-game road trip. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Kicks to Howard. That shot misses. Some solid D from DJ. Here's Gordon. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
He's been doing really nice work at the line. 83%.
Orlando leading by 16. Looney out there with Joe Ingles. And it's Hoffman in at the point guard position. So that's the lineup for Atlanta.
This is the result of taking it up strong in the paint. DJ now going to the line.
Free throw good, DJ. And both free throws good for DJ. Atlanta's gone 5 of 9 when they put up the three-point shot tonight. The dish to Ingles. Passes it to Woodson. Here's Hoffman. Drills it from outside.
Tough screen set there, and the defense was not prepared for it.
Well, Orlando shooting fantastically in this game, 62% from the floor. And DJ throws it down.
Late defensive rotation. You must keep an eye on DJ at all times.
The Hawks trail by 17. Hoffman guarded by Rogers. Pass to Ingles. There's a screen. Shot clock at 6. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Orlando leading by 15. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Hawks.
And he throws it right out of bounds. Careless mistake.
And the Hawks making a change here. Schroeder's checked in. Gordon's checked in for the Magic. Atlanta's gone 6 of 10 from three-point range, up over 50% for the ball game. Pass to Woodson. Schroeder against Rogers. And it's blocked by Gordon. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
And he runs the floor with a purpose that time. Excellent play.
You know what? And a late reaction by the transition D takes it himself uncontested.
And the pass to Woodson. Whoops, they pick off the pass. Rogers passes to DJ. Lets the three fly. Gets the three-pointer to fall. DJ's got 15 points in just the second half. The Hawks trail by 20. Passes it to Woodson. The feed to Schroeder. Here's the screen. The wide open look here for Ingles. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got 3 assists tonight. And DJ throws it down.
He did it with great body control. DJ absorbs the contact, completes the play, now goes to the line for a potential and one.
And sometimes it gets started with a hard foul from the other team or a whistle that you felt should have gone the other way. Anger can happen in the NBA. We see it. Emotions are high. It's a passionate game. Smitty, what was the angriest you ever got during a game? I know you competed because you were one of the best competitors I ever saw, but did it ever cross that line of becoming a little bit more gritty, a little bit more angrier?
It did, Kevin. I think one instance for sure. Game 7, Western Conference. Drove the basketball hard as I could and was fouled by Shaq. They didn't call it. Being flat and laid out and the guys going up and down, we eventually lost that game. That was one I still haven't got over it. And when I see Shaq today, I might not do it, but I want to knock him upside his head because he knew it was a foul, and I knew it was a foul, but it wasn't called.
He is one big man. He looks like he could play right now, as do you, which I think is great about ex-athletes and keeping in shape and staying that way. But Shaq certainly looks like he could play right now.
And I would be a 5 right now trying to guard him. That'll be interesting.
Little mismatch. And both free throws good for DJ. And the initial rules for the NBA include that 6 personal fouls is the magic number before you're done for the game. It's been this way since, who can remember? But do you think 6 is the right number, Steve, for fouls? Or would you like to see them raise or lower it?
I definitely wouldn't want to see them raise it. I think 7 would be too much. Maybe if they lower it, that's a possibility. But right now I think it's 6. Maybe 5, or maybe you can experiment during some preseason games or in summer league. But I think 6 should be the maximum. Skying high, one of his advantages as a undersized 4.
Atlanta calls timeout. They're trailing by 22. 1:51 left here in the fourth quarter. And now we've got a moment for our Jordan player of the game, DJ.
And guys, no doubt who our pick was going to be. He's made everyone else on the court look like they're playing at half speed. It's been total domination, and you can't help but just sit back and admire that performance.
And as the star of this team, he knows he's going to be the object of the crowd's anger. Orlando making some changes. Kelly Olynyk's checked in for Isaac. Jackson comes in for Fournier. And Wells is subbed in for Rogers. Pass to Hines. He kicks it to Grant. Hines, the pass to Grant. Howard with a screen on Gordon. 6 to shoot. And stolen by DJ. And now Orlando on the break. Gordon's running. Gordon controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Magic.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And you have to love the effort this team plays with night in and night out, win after win this year, and they have earned it. Tonight will make it 62 wins on the year for them.
And they cap off the season series with one more win. It's been nothing but W's, 4 straight.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for DJ.
He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
And he uses the glass on the layup. DJ's got 39.
Tremendous effort here on the road. That plane ride home is going to be sweet.
They better have some extra goodies on that plane, because after this blowout, they deserve to be rewarded.
And the shot is good.
And this run may make the score look a little more acceptable, but still a loss.
They could never put it together when it mattered. Just let too many opportunities slip through their fingers.
And how much longer are they going to keep that foot on the accelerator?
Well, this is less about winning the game now and more about making a bold statement.
Grant outside. 15 seconds left to play in the final quarter. The first free throw is good. So he gets them both. There's 14 seconds left in the game. And here is DJ. From deep, off the mark. And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And that about wraps it up. For Steve Smith, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in. See you next time.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hey, Ernie Johnson here, and I'm joined by Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. And it is Magic basketball tonight as the Orlando Magic go up against the Philadelphia 76ers. For Philadelphia, with a win here today, they'll stake a claim to the second-best record in the NBA. That tells you all you need to know about the year they're having. And tonight it's a race of thoroughbreds, two clubs that can go end-to-end in a flash. What is it that makes these teams so good in transition?
THTA. TDI.
And what does that mean?
They have athletes to do it. Athletes to do it.
I knew what that meant.
That's it. Good ball handlers and good finishes.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
What a fantastic look at the skyscrapers that make up the skyline here in the Cradle of Liberty. We're coming to you from Philadelphia. Well, the weekend obviously is in full swing, and so it... And it should be a high-paced game tonight as both of these teams, Clark, thrive in the open floor. So with that being said, what makes these teams so good on the break?
Well, you're right, Kevin. They do thrive in the open court. Excellent transition teams because they push the ball and they really have a conscious effort to run the floor at every opportunity. That's what makes fast break teams hard to beat, is because they're running all the time. And that doesn't give your defense a lot of time to set up.
Now the starting group for Orlando. We've got Isaac, DJ out there with Aaron Gordon. Then there's Rogers, and it's Wells in at the 2. Out left of the wing. Fires from deep. Good on the triple. Wells has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
And Wells really reliable from deep. When he squares his body up towards the hoop, you feel like he's going to make every shot he takes.
Outside, Simmons. Here's Muscala. The basket good off the assist from Simmons.
And that's how you answer back.
Exactly, Greg. I mean, go right back at him. Show him you can shoot from outside all night long. Got to be happy with the result, moving the ball so well on that possession. Beautiful.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, I was able to talk with Brett Brown for a minute. He said a key to this game would be to play within themselves on offense. Keep moving the ball like they do when they're playing well. Play unselfishly. And we'll see if that's enough to put them up 2-1 in this season series. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you. Sounds like shooting is what he's concerned with most early on.
Yeah, they're looking for a controlled, patient offense today. And the key to that will be shot selection.
And, you know, if that's where they're focused on effective shooting, they'd be really smart to get it inside as much as possible. Get those high-quality looks in the paint area.
Good work there as it goes.
Man, what determination from DJ would not be denied. Love how he forces his way through.
The Magic shooting their first free throw of the game right now. Philadelphia has gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. And Brett Brown, such a great fit in Philadelphia. He loves the town, loves the game, loves to coach. He says about the town, Clark, it reminds him of his hometown.
Well, that's nice to hear because he does embody a lot of the grit that you come to know and expect from Philadelphians. I mean, it reminds him of where he's from. He's faced the media through tough times. He's always candid and forthright. And he's coaching with a long lens, as he put it, building towards something great. And, man, I tell you, that passion and enthusiasm just oozes out of him, which is pretty cool to see.
Scored the basket. His 4th. He's only missed 1 of his 5 shots tonight.
And, you know, DJ's interior game is very impressive. The big thing for him is that excellent body control. When he takes his time, he's really dangerous in the post.
Holmes, that's a screen. They set the pick. Volch kicks to Redick. 6 on the shot clock. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
You know, sometimes the great three-point shooters in the game don't carry that same success to the free throw line, but that's not the case with J.J. Redick. I mean, he's cash money from the stripe, too.
And J.J. Redick with the prototype when it comes to his release point on that jump shot. So quick off the catch. Always has his feet set and squared and ready to deliver that dagger.
Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. Portis, he's checked in for Mike Muscala. Sharch comes in for Rashawn Holmes. Luwawu-Cabarrot, he's checked in for Ben Simmons. And it's Rozier in for Fultz. Sharch, that's good. Hey, Greg, with Redick, that great shooting form he has is one of the reasons his game has aged so well.
And a lot of people wondered if Redick would be able to last in the NBA when he was drafted. Might have one of the longest careers of that draft class. Just keeps producing at any age.
Here's Luwawu. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. 20 feet out. It's hauled in by the 76ers. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Boston.
Yeah, we saw no matter what they tried offensively, the opponent just had the answer.
Yep, they sure did. Seemed like they had them completely figured out, hammered them with their aggressive defense throughout the game.
Charge passes to Reddick. The 76ers again can't hit it.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Floats one. Got a hand on it.
And you love the hustle DJ brings on defense, using his solid leaping ability to block shots.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
The 76ers trail by 4. Outside, Reddick. Pass to Luau. 16 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Portis. And the shot no good, a bit short. Now DJ. 1 second left. It's been all about DJ for Orlando. He put together quite a quarter, 13 points in all. And he looks to be planning for more. Back to the action after this word. And J.J. Redick, a focal point in his tenure with the Duke Blue Devils. Both off.
I think I'll forever be associated with Duke.
There's no doubt that, and it's a completely new group here for Philadelphia. Orlando leading by 5 on the court for Orlando. Isaac out there with Gordon. Then there's Wells. Then it's DJ. And it's Rogers in at the point guard position. And Redick kicks to Fultz. Holmes, that's a screen. Fultz, the pass to Holmes. Right side, Simmons. Clock at 6. Holmes, that's a screen. Shoots off the screen. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good.
Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track.
And they're starting to heat up is what they're doing. They're on fire. I mean, that's what they need to climb back into this game.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, DJ in the last matchup against the Hawks had a huge game. He had 41 points, and he was locked in with a strong shooting night from both the floor and the free throw line. He racked up big numbers in what was a really good performance. Can he carry it over tonight? We'll see, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you, guys. Could you believe that performance? Wow.
I mean, it was really something to see. I mean, he showed everybody just how special he is when he is on his game.
Greg, something really stoked his fire. Man, there was no holding him back. And when a player is that locked in, you just got to sit back and enjoy the ride.
Good on that shot. And with that, the Magic lead is cut down to 1 on the bucket from Holmes. Orlando's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter.
And DJ has the ultimate respect of the defense when he's on the drive. I mean, when he attacks like this, he forces them to foul him.
The Magic have shot just 1 free throw earlier, 1 for 1 in the game.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And they've made progress in that department from last season going into this one, guys. I mean, the numbers have improved.
And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
And, you know, anytime your game is compared to LeBron James, that's a heavy mantle, no doubt about it. But, you know, with Simmons' size and point guard skills, I certainly can appreciate where people might make that comparison and can actually see some mild similarity.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Kicks to Fultz. Holmes, that's a screen. They set the screen. Now here's Fultz, guarded by Rogers. The score now all even.
Boy, it's so good to see how under control Fultz is. I mean, even when the defense is trying to rattle him, shake him up, distract him, it doesn't bother that sweet jumper.
Wells, no good with the wing jumper.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
It's all tied in Philadelphia. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway. Welcome back, everybody. The start of the second half getting underway. Both teams battling hard through the first half. You look at DJ in this game, he's been everywhere.
And I'll tell you, his work on the blocks in that first half, really impressive.
Yeah, he squatted on that paint area and owned it, perfectly using his size and that soft touch inside. That's a heck of a combination, strength, size, and soft touch. Nice.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. So on the floor for Philadelphia, Redick and Simmons are the 2 and the 3. Rashawn Holmes out there with Muscala, and it's Fultz in at the point. And Clark, if you're a player on a cold streak, either in a game or over a couple games, does that tend to stay with you and get in your head?
You know, it's been so long since I played, Kevin. I would like to think that it didn't with me because the games came so fast. You're playing 3, 4, 5 times a week. You don't have time to loiter on a good game or bad game because the next one is on top of you. So I typically was able to get on to the next play within a game and to the next game after the prior game.
Here's Muscala. Some solid defense there from DJ.
I can't explain what happened there, Kevin. I mean, he had the layup. Looked like it was a simple play. Somehow the defense threw him off just enough to cause the miss.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it.
Nothing surprising about that, guys. We've come to expect plays like that from him, and still, they never get old.
Fultz kicks to Redick. Out to the right wing. Here's Muscala. Here's Simmons. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Maybe with that, the lid on this basket will be lifted for him.
And it'll be Orlando with their first time out of the game right here. They are coming off that win against Atlanta.
I tell you what, how efficient they were at scoring the basketball, especially for an away game, that was impressive.
Well, I think the key was the determination and grit and toughness they played with. You've got to be focused to do that, and they work.
Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. Bobby Portis is checked in for Muscala. Jonathan Simmons comes in for Rashawn Holmes. Luwawu is checked in for J.J. Redick. And Terry Rozier subbed in for Fultz. And so he draws the foul on the shot, a trip to the line to shoot 2. The Magic shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. The first one falls. As 7 1:05 left to play in the third. Screen by Nurkic. There's the pass to DJ. Saric grabs the board.
And you know what? You can't get a better screen. Frees him up beautifully, but he just fails to capitalize.
Clearly a frustrating missed opportunity there. Perfect screen, got him the space he needed, but he bricked it.
Passes it to Rozier. Drains the three-pointer. Rozier's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Kevin, for a young player, I like the way Fultz sees the floor. He knows and feels when a guy is open.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
Pass to Rozier. Now here's Fultz. He's guarded by Fournier. Baseline J on the way. Well, it's been an exciting game. Plenty of offense as we head to the fourth quarter. Magic lead by 4. Live from Philadelphia, you're watching 2K Sports. Now let's listen in to Frank Vogel's huddle.
Okay, our offense will come and go. Okay, our defense has got to be the
Welcome back as we get rolling once more. The fourth quarter right ahead in what's been a very well-contested game. Fourth quarter on the floor for the Magic. Gordon out there with DJ. Then there's Rogers. Then there's Wells. And it's Isaac in at the 3.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
And did you see the screen that was set for him? I mean, that was how he got to the hoop.
It was the classic screenplay. It won't show up in the box score, but that screen deserves an assist.
Absolutely, Kevin. I mean, that took the defender right out of the play.
Fultz dishes to Simmons. And Muscala kicks to Simmons. Holmes has a screen. Shot clock at 6. Oh, and here we go. Isaac's got the fast break chance. He feeds it to DJ. And a miss there on the triple. The 76ers trail by 6, and Simmons kicks to Fultz. Just over a minute played here in the 4th. 76ers moving the ball around. Outside for Simmons. Fultz with the ball. Back to Simmons. High arcing shot. Goes up again. And there's a whistle. He was going up for a layup. And while it looked like there was some contact, I wasn't sure they were going to call it a foul shot or not. But sure enough, they have. So he'll head to the free throw line. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
That one goes in. DJ's got the lead up to 6 now for Orlando.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Now the feed to Redick. They set the pick. This one for 3. Rebound by the Magic. DJ's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Makes it off the glass. DJ's got 29.
Love the confidence on the drive. DJ is great at finding holes in the defense and then attacking them.
They double him with DJ. And the foul called on DJ. That's foul number 2 for him. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Simmons sets a screen for Redick. To the wing on the left. That's good, and the Orlando lead is cut down to just 6 points with the basket from Fultz.
Man, I love the energy Fultz plays with, Kevin. I mean, when he's deep in the paint, he's really comfortable going up to shoot it.
And it's good, 2 points. And now just a 4-point Orlando lead.
He is ambivalent to the pressure. I mean, when his team needs a bucket, Fultz is not afraid to step in and knock it down.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and 1 foot.
Saric is checked in for the 76ers.
And, you know, Fultz plays bigger than his size down low, guys. Outstanding at using his body to draw contact.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
What a clutch performer. He loves being in these situations, just relishes the opportunity. A lot of guys say they do, but you can see it in his face. He truly does. And, you know, Kevin, they count on him to provide offense, and he knows how to fill it up.
And the foul called on DJ. That will get him his 4th foul of the game, and due to the bonus, we'll head to the line for 2.
And that was the last thing they needed. Now the clock is stopped, and they put them on the line.
Yeah, and I'm confident Coach was reminding everybody, don't foul at the start of that possession. Obviously, he didn't get the message.
Yep, that one goes. And the Magic lead by 6.
Wells is polished and refined in the paint. I mean, he knows how to get his shot up even when the defense is draped all over him.
By himself, and the dunk by Wells.
And that just may put the finishing touch on this one. Not at all a time to get sloppy with the ball.
The 76ers running out of time. 1:12 left in the fourth quarter. And Redick kicks to Fultz. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
Hey, I tell you what, Kevin, I like the fact that Markelle Fultz is not afraid of contact. He doesn't mind getting roughed up. When he's going up with his shot, he plays through that contact nicely.
And good aggressive basketball on that trip, drawing the foul, converting the free throws, and then also narrowing the gap.
Now a timeout called by Orlando. They lead by 6. 1:06 left in the fourth. And now the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, DJ.
And what an amazing ball game we've seen from him. It's been a one-man show worth the price of admission all by itself. There wasn't anything he couldn't do on that court tonight.
Tries a 3 off the inbound. They get it back.
And I love the way he uses his size there to make sure he gets that board.
Simmons passes to Muscala. Money! And now they trail by just 4.
Boy, what's most impressive about Simmons is how he finds the open man so consistently. The vision, the unselfishness. That's what you want to see out of him.
Really like that work there in the paint. He has really established a low post presence.
Timeout called the 76ers. They're behind by 6. 50 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, during the last break, I heard Brett Brown talking with his team. He said we've got to pick it up right here, right now. If we're going to win this game, we have to take control. This is the time. Kevin.
They get the points they need as Redick shows just how cold-blooded he can be. JJ has the bench up and going crazy with that one.
And I love the momentum he's building. Last game, he was just as dominant.
Yeah, I concur. I mean, definitely on the roll right now. Seems like everything he's throwing up is going down.
Just terrific determination. First, compiling the lead, and now building on it.
And that's what you want to do. I mean, you can't let the opposition off the hook here. I mean, you've got to keep adding to that lead.
And that's a tough one, but on those illegal screen calls, the defender's never going to get the benefit of the doubt.
Those are facts, man. I mean, if he's sliding his feet just a skosh, the refs are going to whistle him for it.
24 seconds left in the fourth quarter, and DJ throws it down.
And leaving nothing to chance here on this game-clinching run.
Exactly. Cold-blooded. Separation solidified. Great effort.
And Philadelphia calls time here. They're behind by 10. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
Yeah, this has been rough all the way around. I mean, coming in with high hopes and then just now trying to finish the best they can.
Well, Greg, this one's clearly over. This is done. But hopefully they can find some momentum to carry into the next game.
19 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. From 15 feet away. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time.
And this is what you want to see. I mean, DJ firing quickly right off the pass, not giving the defense any time to react.
Off target with his 3. Offline. And so it's Orlando winning this one. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much. Now, you led the charge with that fourth quarter. How did you take control of this game and get your team to win?
I'll let you in on a secret, D.A. I had the game in control the whole time. It makes for better drama when you let the other team think they have a chance. I mean, that's the storytelling 101. And I know all about drama. I do a little bit of acting, you know what I'm saying?
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And then
The 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, basketball fans. I'm Ernie Johnson, welcoming you to 2K Sports. I'm here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Tonight, it's the Orlando Magic as they'll be playing against the Celtics in Boston. Looking at Boston, playing above 500 in the last few weeks, not bad. They'd like to do better. We'll see if they can add a win.
What's up, man? DJ, what's going on, man? How you living? I'm good. Hey, you gotta water your plants, man. I was over last week. Kind of dying, man.
What you talking about you were over last week?
Nothing, man. Had a good game today, boy.
Hey, man.
Yes, sir.
Stay out of my place, bro. Water my place.
on the road and hungry for a win against an Eastern Conference rival, the Orlando Magic are ready for this thing to get started. Bringing you some fun on a Monday night, it's the NBA on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony, Chris Webber, and David Aldridge, Kevin Harlan. And we have a surprise guest, folks. Here he is, the four-time All-NBA first-teamer, MVP, Defensive Player of the Year, an NBA champion, which is probably most happy about, most proud of, Kevin Garnett. Thanks so much for joining us for the game.
Man, thank you for having me, man. Shout out to 2K. You know what it is, 2K? Right. OBF all day, you know? Yeah.
Now, you can't play 2K while we're doing 2K.
No, we can't. We can't play it right now, but I'm waiting. Shout to Shaq on this cover. Shout to my dog, Shaq. That's dope. That's what's up. Gas Shaq is on there. Right. Love that. That's what's up. Diesel deserves it, man. That's what's up.
You look at the Celtics. They're in 5th place in the East, a team to be reckoned with for sure.
And this has been a problematic matchup for them this season. They've come up empty in each of their 2 previous encounters. They'll need to find some answers here tonight.
They could come out more aggressive, but I like to see them be more patient, especially if it comes to moving the ball around for the best possible shot.
Now a chance, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. The starting 5 on the floor. So on the floor for Orlando, Rogers is out there with Wells. Then it's Aaron Gordon. Then it's DJ. And it's Isaac in at the 3.
Take a look at Isaac there, just patrolling the passing lanes, outstanding at knowing when to anticipate that pass.
Kevin, when you played, we all know how intense you were, how much you cared. That, to me, was the thing that you cared so much about the product, about your team, about the game. But some people had said that maybe there was a streak of you that was mean is maybe not the right word, but you were overly aggressive. But I don't know how you could have played any differently than that.
I call it dialed in.
What?
You know, I like to think that if you're trying to accomplish something, then, you know, I only know one way to
go
accomplish
at it with
something.
gusto, right?
You go at it with everything you have.
Yes.
You go to dominate it and take it over. You don't go at something lightly.
Can't walk through the park with this game,
not at all. Not at all. And this game is full of talented elites. Night in, night out, you're playing someone that can typically go for 50 easy.
So true. And Kevin, you've recently gotten a chance to do more TV. Your show Area 21 has been tremendous, and the critics love it. Talk about this chapter of your career.
Well, you know, it was something that I wasn't planning on, but, you know, Turner brought me a great concept, and it fit the mold of what any man cave is, and that's really what it is. But the fact that we can go in, watch games on multiple channels, see multiple games, articulate it, you know, give it from a perspective of a player, coming fresh out of this generation of players, giving understanding to this generation of players is very important because these players now are very different. Teaching these young players, still being mentors of these players, very important. And still loving this game. It's still a beautiful game. Man, the game is growing. I'm watching these kids do all types of different stuff, man. The creativity in our game now is so heightened. So, yeah, I'm having a bunch of fun, which is one thing I never forgot. The piece of advice you've always told me, man. So you continue to enjoy what you do, and it'll show. And I'm hoping that I'm making you proud of that, Kay. I'm enjoying what I'm doing, man.
You're an incredible ambassador to all of those things. The game, the fun of life.
Right.
You capture a lot of the fun of life.
I'm trying, man. I'm trying. I'm enjoying it, so, you know, hopefully it shows.
It's easy to admire the heart DJ plays with. He continues to add new wrinkles to his game over time.
The Magic shooting their first free throws tonight. The first trip to the stripe in this one.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Kevin, we see some coaches get extremely emotional on the sideline. Others take a more even-keeled approach, more calm on the sideline. Which coaching style would you prefer to play for when you were in your prime? Did you want a coach who was animated, or did you want a coach that was just kind of settled on the sideline?
You know what? I like the coach that was settled on the sideline. You know, I like to think that great coaches are going to be able to coach you in practice, and then during the games, you know, it's about the product and what you put out on the floor.
Yes.
You know, coaches that have understanding, coaches that have vision, coaches that understand the game, you know, understand that this is a game of runs, you know that it's a game of momentum, and has plays for those momentums and those times. Coaches that I've always gravitated to and understood that they
like Doc was kind of in between, a little bit of emotion, but he could also have a calm demeanor on that side.
Doc was on fire. I'm sorry. There was nothing calming about Doc.
I'm trying to cover Doc's back here.
No, shout to Doc. Doc would rip your head off if you wasn't supposed to. But you know what? You needed to play with that edge. You needed to know that if you wasn't in your spot, 1 through 15, you understood that you were supposed to be there. And it's good to play with that. I think that you don't want to be out there playing like, you know, this is no big deal. Every play is a big deal. Yes. And no play, absolutely. Right. And you know what? That severity, and you play with that importance and, you know, knowing that you're playing for the next guy. So, you know, that's important.
Jackson, he's checked in for Rogers. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Hayward.
And maybe it's shocking, maybe not too shocking, but the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. I'm sure it's something he's well aware of, and we'll see if that continues to be the case.
Here's Harrison. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. A nice shot by Tatum.
And Tatum's become a reliable outside shooter. Has a good-looking stroke from deep.
Elbow shot. And it's DJ missing. Celtics trail by 7, and they're pushing it up. And the foul called on DJ. That'll be his second foul of the game. And Kev, you think of the great ones. You, Kobe, I mean Jordan.
Timmy,
yeah, how about him? They worked harder than anybody else, Kevin.
And what you learn is that the similarity or the parallel that you all have is an inner animal that you never speak about. You know, we're all a little off. We're all a little dark, but that's what pushes you through pain. That's what pushes you through tough moments. When someone says you can't, when someone says this is not possible, this is unreal, no one's ever done it, that's the moment you're looking for. The moment someone told Kobe that he couldn't get over 50, 60, something Jordan couldn't do, he was driven in that. And if Phil wouldn't have stopped him, he probably would have reached 100 points.
He probably would have, yeah.
You know, he did Wilt Chamberlain a favor. And that's just real. He was in that type of mode. We all share that passion. We all share that drive. And the ones that have that inner darkness, we all understand.
It's like a split personality, huh?
It's almost like another level.
Yeah. We've got Hayward. Enes Kanter is out there with Allen Williams. Then there's Smart, and it's Vaughn in at the shooting guard position. That's the Boston 5. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, DJ in the last matchup against the 76ers was superb. He finished with 39 points and played outstanding defense, also rebounding well to go along with the offensive play. The numbers in that game make me anxious to see what he can do tonight. Kevin?
David, appreciate the report. He was a one-man show in that game.
And, you know, it'll be interesting to see how much that took out of him. I mean, he'll have a hard time putting up anything even close to those numbers here tonight.
I mean, well, it should have taken all the energy out of him. It should have taken something out of him, Greg. I mean, he pushed the envelope in every way that night. He was unreal.
And guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
Yeah, and he reads it all the way, has that slide court awareness you have to be mindful of.
KG, I know you can't stay any longer. You've got to move on, but we appreciate your time, and it's always great to see you.
Kev, anytime, man. It's great to see you, man. And anytime you need me, you let me know, man. I'm yours.
Former MVP, Defensive Player of the Year and champion, Kevin Garnett. I'll tell you, Greg, you know, there may not have been a more passionate player in this league than Kevin Garnett. What a treat to have him join us, huh?
Yeah, the energy he would bring night in and night out is similar to what he brought here tonight. You can hear it in his voice. Just he still has that excitement and passion for the game.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Smart passes to Williams. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Williams has got 4 points in the quarter.
And after that ragged first quarter, they're getting some momentum, some confidence. Nice flow.
And it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way. Tatum, he's checked in for Kanter. And Orlando making a change here. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Smart with the ball. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game.
And that's his.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Boston on top. They finish off the second quarter on a 12-4 run. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away. Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. Well, both sides have assessed what they need to do over the break in halftime. We'll see now if one can pull out a way here in the third. You look at DJ. And Orlando making a change here. DJ's checked in. And Chris, I know you've been executive producing and hosting various TV shows. You had a great NBA career, obviously, and it seems like you continue to find success. How's that been for you?
Well, I try to take the same lessons I learned in sports. You know, when I first got to Golden State, the first man I searched out was Chris Mullin and found out all of his habits and stole all of his knowledge, and I tried to take that and move forward, and I try to do the same in other areas. I try to work with the best. I try to learn where work hard, work my way up the rookie ladder and see what happens. And so I've just aligned myself with some really great people, some wonderful thinkers and hard workers, and hopefully it'll continue to have fun like I am doing. So it's been a great ride.
You're always learning, right? You never stop learning.
Man, come on. It's not just about a school or a class or one mentor. It's about everyday learning so that you can kind of learn and put people's knowledge with your unique sense of self and make it work. Why not learn on someone else's dime? Why go through life making mistakes when other people can kind of let you know, wait, I did this, you want to think about that, and kind of just put your own playbook together.
On the court for Orlando, Isaac out there with Gordon. Then there's Rogers. Then there's Wells. And it's DJ in at the center, locking down the middle. Here's Cantor. And the shot falls short this time.
And as he squares up for mid-range, the defender right in his face.
Well, he did a great job of staying patient, letting the man make his move, and getting right up on the jump shot.
And that set them apart today, guys. Their success with the mid-range.
Harrison kicks to Williams. Picked by Williams. Here's Hayward. Knocks down the 10-footer. Hayward's got it all tied up now for the Celtics.
Oh, that's a big basket right there after misfiring on their first 4 attempts of the game.
Takes a shot at the elbow, and it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
Pretty high percentage look with the D playing off. Just couldn't knock it down. The D pretty much taking that possession off, but the shot's off target. There's nobody there.
And the wing jumper is offline from DJ.
His percentage from the field is not very strong this quarter.
And the foul called on DJ. That will be foul number 5 on him.
That's his 5th foul, and he is just 1 foul away from see you later disqualification.
Tatum, he's checked in for Boston. Jaylen Brown comes in for Harrison. Then for the Magic, Olynyk, he's checked in for Aaron Gordon. And it's Jackson in for Wells. Cantor sets the pick for Hayward. He feeds it to Cantor. The basket good off the assist from Hayward. Cantor's got the lead up to 2 now for the Celtics.
Not trying to force anything inside. Ball gets kicked out for an open look.
And he banks in the layup. 21 points for DJ.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Pass to Tatum. Inside. It counts. And the foul. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of it. And so the big win by Orlando in a tight game. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that all of that negative energy this crowd was directing at them. I mean, they turned it around and used it as motivation to close out a significant win.
And that'll do it, folks. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Alden, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Thanks for joining us. The NBA on 2K Sports, rolling right along. Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. I'm Ernie Johnson. The regular season starting to wind down. Our featured matchup tonight out in New York, where the Knicks will be going up against the Orlando Magic. Well, for Orlando, they're currently holding on to the best record in the league. Not the conference, the league. They've been head and shoulders above the competition this season. Really powering through this last leg of the season, Shaq, this late in the game, are there any final adjustments that the top teams can make before the playoffs start?
Yeah, you got to polish up your rotations. And if the guys absolutely need rest, give it to them, Ernie. Take a nap like this.
Take a nap.
He's really sleeping.
I see.
He's really sleeping.
As long as he doesn't snore, he can
On the road and hungry for a win against an Eastern Conference rival, the Orlando Magic are ready for this thing to get started. Good evening and welcome to tonight's presentation of Noche La NBA. Now let's get a quick pregame.
Well, Kevin.
Okay, David, thanks. And so off the tip, it's New York. A look at the starting group for the Magic. DJ out there with Aaron Gordon. Then there's Rogers. Then it's Evan Fournier. And it's Isaac in at the small forward position.
Kind of a ticky-tack foul there, but you have to be aware that's how the refs are going to blow the whistle tonight.
Magic on defense. And here's Bogdanovich. And Booker kicks to Porzingis. Good. And a nice assist from Booker. Porzingis has got the scoreboard going with his first points of the night for New York. So many things that Porzingis brings to his team. The excitement, the energy on both ends of the floor.
You wonder for KP if the steps and strides that he can make once a team is solidified around him can be even greater. If that effort is consistent from everybody on the team, this guy is one of the top rim protectors in the league and fearless on who he'll challenge if they come into the paint to throw shots away.
And he comes up with the deuce.
Now the look from DJ is the key to the sequence there. He times the pass well and puts his teammate in the best possible situation to score.
And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Makes it off the glass.
And where's the help? Obviously a missed rotation, something they're going to want to patch up.
Well, you have to be able to trust each other on the defensive end of the floor. Otherwise, the whole thing is just going to crumble.
From distance, when he gets into a rhythm early, it makes this offense a lot more dynamic.
Well, great to get him involved, particularly at the start of the game. This is what keeps guys engaged.
He used that pick to get in close. Bogdanovich has got his first bucket of the night.
Well, I like Porzingis there. Could not have taken it by himself, but still has a hand in the hoop.
And DJ throws it down.
Ooh, just powered it down with both hands. You know he's not going to mess that one up.
Oh, no, not this fella. He is a superb finisher. Passes to Porzingis. Over Gordon. And there's another one for the Knicks.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
Good D by Booker.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Offensive rebound. The Magic have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. And DJ throws it down.
Good focus from DJ. Clear contact on the shot, but he just stays with it, finishes, and now has a chance for the and one.
Orlando shooting their first foul shot of the night.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Free throw good, DJ. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Booker outside. And you know, Brent, we know top-level coaching is an all-in affair. Strategy, motivation, working the officials. But who are some of the most complete coaches in the league right now?
Well, the top of the list is Greg Popovich and what he does. There's no doubt that the way that he has his team prepared on a nightly basis, carrying out the game plan, the way he works the sidelines, as you mentioned, Kevin, Greg Popovich is the cream of the crop when it comes to NBA coaches.
There's the dish to Turner. Screen by Porzingis. Booker with the screen for Turner. A nice shot by Bogdanovich.
That's an unselfish play. Evan Turner with eyes up and delivers.
So the Magic, their last game, a win against the Celtics in Boston.
Just a terrific effort off the bench. Guys came in, they seemed fresh, and they all contributed.
Well, most of the time, guys come off the bench and just try to stabilize. Tonight, they got some serious points, and when you're on the road, it gives you unanticipated advantages.
And a whole new group out on the floor right now for the Knicks. The Magic also changing it up. Nurkic checked in for Gordon. Anderson comes in for Isaac, and Wells is subbed in for Evan Fournier. Pass to Moss. Outside Hardaway. They set the pick. Outside Anthony. To the wing right side. Oubre, no one around him. New York, no good that time either. 3-on-3. Here's Rogers. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Rogers has got 5.
Now the pass shows you the tremendous feel that DJ has. The D has no idea he could thread the ball through there.
Hardaway passes to Carmelo. Shoots over Nurkic. The shot by Anthony, no good. Orlando leading. And up the court come the Magic on the break. 14 feet away. And off the front iron, and in it goes. And that's 11 points for DJ.
Yeah, confidence in the mid-range, which is going to make him impossible to defend.
Outside Anthony. Shoots over Nurkic. And it's Anthony again missing. The Magic leading by 4. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. The quick look, no good that time. New York's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Sherman, guarded by Rogers. The pass to Moss. Just 5 on the clock. New York needs to get off a shot. Anthony, that drops and it comes off the assist from Hardaway. Anthony's got his first bucket of the night.
That's not an easy shot, but Carmelo Anthony has made his living making tough ones.
DJ has been the guy making things happen for the Orlando Magic. Between his points and his rebounds, he was a star for him in that quarter. And don't go away. We'll be right back. Welcome back, everyone. It's Noche Latina in the NBA as we resume action. And from what we've seen from Orlando, what do you guys see?
I mean, really good with their...
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Ntilikina out there with Bogdanovic. Then there's Porzingis. Then it's Evan Turner. And it's Booker in at the 5 down low. That's the 5 for New York right now. Over to the left wing. Turner with the screen. And Booker kicks to Bogdanovic. Here's Porzingis. Oh, yes, the turnaround. Porzingis has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Now, Porzingis able to score on all 3 levels. Defensively, you just can't leave that guy alone.
1:31 left to play here in the second quarter. And he got the whistle, so he'll have a 3-point play opportunity.
Love the tenacity DJ showing right there. A man all over him, bodying him up, being physical, and he's still able to get it to go.
The Magic have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. Knicks trail by 6. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Booker is screen on Rogers. Here's Ntilikina. Drops in the layup for 2. Ntilikina's got 10 points in the game.
Now you could just tell in his gait and in the look on his face, he's in a great rhythm after a terrific first quarter. He is feeling it here in the second.
3-pointer. Ntilikina with the rebound. New York's gotten half their shots from 3-point range to go down in the second quarter. 3 of 6 from downtown. Goes back up. Good on that shot. And with that, the Magic lead is cut down now to just 2 on the basket from Bogdanovic. And it's DJ missing.
And you got to fight through things like this right now. His team needs him to shoot better. He's just had a tough quarter.
And it's Bogdanovic off the drive. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. And that one is good from DJ.
A split-second decision from DJ on the catch-and-shoot jump shot. That's a sign of a player with the right mindset, ready to fire.
Pass to Ntilikina. On the wing, Turner. Elbow shot is on the way. With 4 seconds on the clock, misses at the rim.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
And the first half comes to a close. We've got a close game going on here.
Kevin, thank you.
Thank you, David, for that interview. And we'll see you back here after the break. And now the start of the second half. Neither side jumping out ahead through the first 2 quarters. You look at DJ in this one. He's been everywhere.
And we saw his work over the first 2 quarters, really pushing the action and consistently finding the open man.
And the offense is at its best when they get him the ball. Every time down the floor, maybe one touch to ignite the offense.
Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up for the second half. So on the floor for Orlando, we've got Evan Fournier. DJ out there with Aaron Gordon. Then there's Rogers, and it's Isaac in at the 3 slot. The Magic have made 3 free throws so far. Haven't missed any. Free throw good, DJ. Brent the stretch 4. The 3 and D players. Specialties that have emerged over the years. Any other specialties you see becoming a trend?
The one that I see as a trend, Kevin, right now is the redefining of the 5 position. So think about guys like Porzingis, Embiid, Karl Anthony Towns, Anthony Davis, being able to stretch a defense out at the 5 position all the way out to the 3-point line. We're redefining what it means to be a center in the NBA.
I'm sure there are traditional guys that see that and just can't believe what they're watching, huh? Guys out there that big and hitting shots.
Yeah, most of those old guys will take back to the home, Kevin. Just enjoy it while you can.
Fournier in the corner from beyond the arc. It's rebounded by New York. Defeated by the Pelicans in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
No other way to put it. The defense was awful, completely uninspired at that end of the floor.
Yeah, scanning the box score here, and you could just see the turnover differential failing to cause any sort of mistakes. And then on the offensive end, just a lack of focus.
Here's Booker. Not going to go that time. Excellent defense there from DJ. Here's Rogers. No good on the 3. Knicks trail by 4. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Pass to Ntilikina. Screen by Porzingis. Booker in the corner. Again, the miss by Booker. Orlando's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. And stolen by Booker. Now here's Turner. D right on him. A quick shot there, and it's off target.
Yeah, they got to hope to turn it on soon. 1 of 4 so far, and they know they got to be better.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the 2-hand slam. Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. Both teams deciding to change it up. And Woods. A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Now here's DJ. He's tightly guarded, and Anderson kicks to DJ. And DJ throws it down.
Man, once he gets down that lane, DJ is not going to go easy. He's going to finish with some strength.
They set the screen. Here's Oubre. New York, no good that time either. Orlando leading by 8. To the inside. Dishes to DJ. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. And the foul called on DJ. That is his first foul of the game. Porzingis is checked in for the Knicks. And a change for the Magic. Rogers checked in for Justin Anderson. Outside Hardaway. He kicks it to Anthony. Shoots over Fournier. And good. He got the English that time as it falls. That's 10 points for Carmelo Anthony.
Carmelo really has great footwork down low, showing off the feel right there when he gets near the paint.
Knicks trail by 6. Out to the right wing. Shoots the 3. That shot off. For Orlando, they've gone 5 of 12 from the field since the third quarter got underway.
He's having a night right now. Credit to the shooting touch helping his team with the lead.
New York's gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. Passes to Moss. Fournier against Anthony. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
Melo powering his way through the defense down there. He's used to that kind of contact throughout his career.
And he's good on the second. Shoots the 3. And it's DJ missing. And that does it for the third quarter. Both teams clicking offensively as we approach the fourth quarter. Magic lead by 8. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And meanwhile, Frank Vogel talking to his team.
Look, they can't guard great passing. They're passing the ball great to start. We got to do that for 4 quarters.
Reaching ball movement. Frank Vogel likes what he's seeing so far.
Yeah, and I'd say moving the ball with a purpose. Working the offense, trying to find good shots.
Just 1 quarter left in regulation. Welcome back, everyone. Thanks for tuning in. They've got Turner. Kristaps Porzingis is out there with Booker, and it's Bogdanovich in at the shooting guard. That's the 5 for New York right now.
Applying some pressure there and getting himself to the free throw line. DJ's aggressiveness is paying off with that foul call.
And the first one drops. And both free throws good for DJ.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
Knicks trail by 8. Here's Ntilikina. Kicks it to Bogdanovich. They set the pick. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gordon. The wide open look here for Porzingis. Good. And a nice assist from Booker. Booker's got his 3rd assist on the night. Magic leading by 5. Orlando moving the ball around. Pass to Rogers. Here's Isaac. Right wing. Launches a 3. Knicks with the rebound. Porzingis has got 4 rebounds in this game. Pass to Ntilikina. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Booker, it's tipped.
That block right there, all about persistence. DJ staying with his man and playing terrific high-energy D.
Here's Gordon. Gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him. And the Magic lead by 7.
And giving up some height, he just finds a way to carve out a little separation.
This is sort of the joust of the NBA where the aggressive player, more often than not, wins out. Just a little bit off in the first, but he's been anything but that here in the second quarter. Really impressive to see him turn it around like that.
DJ passes to Rogers. Here's Isaac. He's covered by Bogdanovich. The second chance effort. And DJ with a layup. DJ's got 13 points in the second half.
That's a very alert play. DJ getting position inside, knowing he has a chance to get some easy points if he collects the offensive rebound.
Porzingis with a screen on Rogers. Here's Ntilikina. And here's Porzingis for a 3. And out of bounds as the Magic will gain possession. Magic leading by 7. Rogers passes to DJ. Kept alive. Porzingis with the block.
Great anticipation there. Porzingis in the right spot and throws that one away.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. They double him with DJ. Booker. The shot that time, not on target. Gordon with the defensive effort. Puts up a three. Another shot. Count that one from Isaac. Isaac's got the lead up to 9 now for Orlando.
And how about Isaac? He just attacks the backboard, especially on the offensive glass, putting that height to good use.
Here's the screen. Porzingis with the ball, and he gets that one to go off the front iron.
Yeah, Porzingis read that extremely well. He recognized right away he was going to get that shot.
The 9-foot shot. And DJ with the nice bucket inside. DJ's got 31.
Defensively, this is what you know. He's coming off a hot game and looking to keep it rolling.
And you could try to key in on him, but that's tough. They run plays that routinely give him makeable looks.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
To the middle. The feed to Fournier. From 17 feet out. That one off the back iron and out. Knicks trail by 9. Here's Ntilikina. They double him with DJ. Outside, Porzingis. To the middle, here's Booker. Lays it up and banks it in. Booker's got 6 in the quarter.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with the pass.
Now a timeout called by Orlando. They're up by 7. And 1:01 left in the fourth. A chance now to recognize our Jordan player of the game, DJ.
Yeah, and his performance has been a jaw-dropper. He must have been feeling great coming into the building tonight, because once he hit the court, it was all working for him. He was in a zone.
He's really seemed to feed off the hostile environment he's been faced with tonight. Carmelo Anthony, he's checked in for Evan Turner. Gordon against Porzingis. Rogers passes to DJ. And the shot goes down. DJ's got 33.
Well, if he spins music as well as he scores, I'm going to have to see DJ behind the tables one of these nights, Kevin, and you're invited.
I like it. Thanks, Brent. Sounds like fun. .52 seconds left in the game. Teardrop shot, and it's blocked. He feeds it to Gordon. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That one's on Anthony.
2 shots. Foul. Elbow. 2.
He drops the first one, and that'll push the lead to double digits. And both free throws good for Gordon.
That ought to do it. I think any chance for a miracle comeback just went out the window with those freebies.
And stolen by DJ. Here's Wells, and the dunk by Wells.
And saving their best for last. Tremendous run here to seal the win.
And you could just see everything coming together like a perfect storm, and they just rolled on through.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And the Magic with possession. They're on a 14-6 run. And a wide open look for DJ. Kept alive Orlando. And DJ throws it down.
Yeah, with this lead, that's probably going to do it. Fans heading for the exits.
Now the team came in fired up from the opening tip. You could see the focus. They're ready to do battle.
And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the... They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. So for David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and the whole 2K